Have you ever walked the bustling streets of Kansas City, unaware of the chilling mystery concealed in the shadows? Welcome back to Mystery Mists. Today, we will explore the tragic story of Fawn Cox, a young life shrouded in mystery. Born on March 24, 1973, Fawn Cox grew up in a rough neighborhood of Kansas City, Missouri. Fawn Cox was a vibrant 16-year-old living in an old two-story house with her family, was known for her bright smile and kind heart, often helping her parents with her younger sisters and enjoying simple pleasures like swimming and church. Fawn's life was tragically halted on July 26, 1989, when she was found murdered in her bedroom. The shock of the event sent ripples through her community, leaving more questions than answers. Despite her family's struggles with poverty, Fawn was determined to contribute. At 16, she took a part-time job to support her household. Little did anyone know that her life would take a tragic turn on the night of July 26, 1989. After a long day of work at an amusement park, Fawn was picked up by her mother and sister. Desiring to get some rest, she retired to her bedroom, unaware of the horror that awaited. That night, her sister Amber was out babysitting, and the rest of her family slept downstairs, escaping the summer heat. The next morning, a chilling silence hung over the Cox household. Fawn didn't respond to her alarm. Concerned, her mother and sister ascended the stairs, only to discover Fawn lifeless, with dark bruises marking her neck. The police arrived to a scene of confusion. No forced entry, yet evidence of a struggle in Fawn's room. Their investigation revealed a disturbing break-in, with items stolen and others oddly discarded outside. How did the perpetrator enter? Why Fawn? Investigators found small hairs, blood, and semen on Fawn's bed, alongside a mysterious army cap in her room. But in 1989, DNA technology was in its infancy, leaving the police with more questions than answers. Despite their efforts, the lack of physical evidence and clear suspects stalled the progress. The case quickly grew cold, leaving Fawn's family and friends in a state of unresolved grief. Over the years, several theories emerged. Was it someone Fawn knew? A random act of violence? The police followed numerous leads, but each one led to a dead end. The absence of definitive evidence left the case in limbo, fueling public supposition and rumor. The local media and community played a crucial role in keeping Fawn's story alive. Vigils were held, and her story was featured in various news segments. The public's interest in the case prompted renewed efforts by law enforcement, yet the mystery remained unsolved. In the years that followed, there were moments of hope, potential witnesses coming forward, and advancements in forensic technology. But each potential breakthrough led to another dead end, deepening the mystery and frustration. As forensic technology evolved, so did the investigation. The use of DNA analysis brought a new dimension to the case. However, even with these advancements, the key to solving Fawn's murder remained elusive. The impact on Fawn's family was devastating. They tirelessly advocated for her, desiring clarification and fairness. Their unwavering commitment kept Fawn's memory alive and the case in the public eye. The Kansas City Police Department remained dedicated to the case, revisiting it periodically with fresh eyes and new techniques. Their determination reflected a commitment to Fawn and her family, as well as to justice. For years, the case remained cold. Witnesses provided leads, but none panned out. The family's agony persisted, and the community's questions grew. The police suspected multiple perpetrators familiar with the house, yet the evidence remained inconclusive. With the advent of CODIS and advanced DNA analysis, the case saw new life in the 2000s. Despite initial setbacks, including false leads and retracted testimonies, the persistence of law enforcement and Fawn's family finally paid off. In a twist that no one saw coming, DNA evidence in 2020 led to an unthinkable suspect, Fawn's cousin, Donald Cox. The revelation shook the family to its core. Donald, who had a troubled past, had passed away in 2006, leaving many questions unanswered. The resolution brought a bittersweet closure. The mystery that lingered for over 31 years finally had a name, but it opened old wounds and left the family struggling with the reality of the betrayal. The community, too, was left to think about the fragility of trust and the shadows that hide in familiar corners. The story of Fawn Cox is a powerful reminder of the complexities of crime, the evolution of forensic science, and the continuous search for justice. As we close this chapter, we invite you to share your thoughts and keep the conversation going. Remember to subscribe for more true crime stories.